Welcome back to Contradiction Spot the Liar. So, I have to say, kind of sorry. I haven't played this game in a while. I kind of put it on the back burner, because other games, I was playing other games like Dark Deception, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, so I haven't really looked at this game in a while. But then I saw it on my desktop and was like, oh man, I did like that game. Here I am playing. The real sad part is I think I left it with only like an hour or so of gameplay left. So anyway, I've jumped back into this game and I'm gonna finish it no matter how long it takes. In one episode, baby. One and done. All right, that's it. I'm gonna live to regret those words, I bet. Where we last left off, if I remember correctly, we saw oh, I gotta remember names. Rebecca. Okay. We saw Rebecca saying some suspicious stuff to I can't Ryan. Okay, Rebecca was saying some suspicious stuff to Ryan, alright.
The cupboard downstairs, there's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions.
Oh, do you have a warrant to search that?
Made out to
Jenks?
you.
Oh, they're just spare painkillers.
Oh, yeah.
The chemist always gives us too many. He's a friend of the family.
Oh, here we go. Doesn't take any drugs or medicines. Bam.
So, you don't take any medicines except for prescription painkillers.
Well, they're not actually for me. They're Ryan's. For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name. He's an old gentleman.
Does Ryan need prescription painkillers?
Yes, he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine is it?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Ryan will know.
Your name's
So
on
Ryan's the
description,
one
but,
using
you
the
don't know what it is?
prescriptions.
Alright, yeah, okay.
I think I might have a word with him, work out exactly what this medicine is.
Alright. Time to interrogate a poor arthritic man about his painkillers. Okay, there might not be anything here. I'm moving on. I'm moving on.
back later.
Let's talk. I gotta refamiliarize myself with the world a little bit, you know? Oh! What do you got there, Simon? Wait, did he drop something? Why is...
Bit
oh, he
careless,
did.
Simon.
1905.
Probably nothing important.
It said
but at this
1905 on the
stage, I need all the clues I can
I
get.
think it said 1905 on the back, right? 1905, is that a code for something? Okay, that was very careless. Alright, should we... Yeah, let's talk to Simon first.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
So, here's this stuff I just stole from you.
I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need him.
Fair enough.
All right, I'll keep
noticed
it.
some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
1905?
Oh, yeah.
Code
yeah,
something.
that's just a pin for something. It's okay. I can remember it.
So, not an
use
offshore
that
savings
pin.
account or anything.
No, it's not important.
Well, I will find out, and I will break in. Alright, that's all I gotta
Is this
say.
yours?
Yeah. That's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Just outside.
Right. Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off. He was borrowing my car.
That's very trusting.
Wait a minute.
I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting.
He doesn't have a car.
It's a new car
He rides
as well.
a bike everywhere. Hold on.
Aha.
So
remember
the
this
bike's
stuff.
the only way you can get to work, yes?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the car?
I can't drive the car yet, can I? I don't have my license.
Right.
I got a windfall from an
You
insurance
bought a brand new car without a
payout.
license?
Just figured I'd buy something sensible with it straight away instead of wasting the money.
What was the insurance payout?
It was for a laptop. It got stolen down at Atlas.
An Atlas?
Well, they didn't break in. I
stolen
think they
property.
just walked in and took it. The laptop was in a storeroom, but I think the lock was broken, to be
They
honest.
do encourage stealing at
Taking their
Atlas.
security very seriously.
Actually, it got a lot better after that.
Think I'll check it anyway.
Must have been a very nice laptop to be able to buy a car with the insurance.
Oh, yeah.
Or a very cheap car. Might have to have a talk
Didn't
with
think about
Ryan
that.
about his security measures.
Storeroom. Perhaps with a locker. Perhaps 1905. Maybe.
All for the moment. Thank you.
I'm going to head back to Atlas and look for the storeroom. How does a laptop stolen? Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna ask Ryan about this. He might know where the storeroom is.
Thank you.
Were you
Actually, he
at
definitely knows where the
Atlas
storeroom is,
when
right?
Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. He was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever recovered?
Storeroom in the
No, we
hallway.
didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just wandered along the lanes, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes. That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
You could just lock your doors. All right. I didn't see a contradiction there, so I think I'm going to talk to Paul. Who might know something? He might know something.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Really?
The only
filthy,
thing
dirty
that Ryan
liar.
suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort.
Oh,
He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had
I see.
medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe
Right.
he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
man, Paul is savage. Still doubt there's any contradictions there. Also didn't look too hard. I think I still had stuff to ask Simon and Emma about as well.
A few more questions, please.
Bunch of questions. First of all,
Did you know
Arthritis.
about Ryan Round's arthritis?
Arthritis?
apparently not.
I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
Okay, well that was quick. Business card.
Have you seen this before?
Seem to be getting absolutely nowhere with that.
Nope.
And you're not helping.
Sorry, never heard of him.
Alright, fine. Okay, this. Fingers crossed, man.
What
Fingers
do you know
crossed.
about
What is
this?
What is this key thing?
This is Simon's. I bought this from when we were on holiday.
That's nice.
Has he lost
Helpful.
it?
He dropped it.
He can't keep anything.
He dropped two things just trying to get his keys out of his wallet.
Did you know about Simon's laptop being stolen?
Yeah, because it had all my college work on it, which I hadn't backed up or saved. Not that it mattered much, but I did buy a new one.
Right.
And Simon uses it now. When I let him.
Yeah, which should be never. After that. Hold on, Ryan plays guitar.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Can you play guitar with arthritis? Is that... Can you? Alright, well, one way to find out. No. Oh, I thought that was a thing. Hold on. Oh, that's gotta... Yeah! Excellent. Alright. Here we go.
So,
I can't do anything with
You
code,
don't
but
keep any
whatever.
medicines on site at Atlas,
No.
except your prescription painkillers.
Those...
Well, these are not available to the students.
Okay.
But they are kept on site.
Yes, but they're locked away.
That does seem
They're
kind of like a
kept
minor
in the
lie
storeroom.
there. I'm not
Nobody
gonna
would
lie.
have that.
That seems a
You're
little...
sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
What are the painkillers, Ryan?
tasty.
They're painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal painkillers.
Paracetamol, codeine, morphine.
Well, all right, they're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom.
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where
Storeroom.
they were.
I can go to the
Sure
storeroom.
about that?
Yes.
Can I investigate the storeroom?
So it is morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together. Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it.
Most
It was Ryan's morphine she got hold of
excellent.
course.
In the secure storeroom. And, okay, surely this can't be a contradiction. This is so lazy. Like, Ryan's not even trying anymore. Is that... That's not one, is it? Oh my...
Aha.
Ryan's not even trying anymore.
So the
dude.
storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in
Can
there.
I go to the storeroom?
I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine.
got a code.
But they could, quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I kicked them in there.
He's got two storerooms.
Okay. So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs.
I can finally
It's got
go
a combination
upstairs.
lock on it. Nobody could have access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
1905
I might have a
is the
look at that
code.
if you don't mind.
1905
Don't mind
is
at
the
all.
code. Not 1905. 1905 is the code. I'm going to
Combination locked room, I see. I might have a look around for that. See how secure and combination locked it
Shut your
really
joke
is.
mouth, Jenks. I'm solving a mystery. That is how you use it. Okay, I was trying to input the code. Yeah. Oh, that's tight. Wait, all the numbers were worn in the night. Oh, that was attention to detail right there.
Welcome to the mirror room. This exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network of mirrors, practice seeing
it's got
yourself
stickers on it,
as a
Jenks.
stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions.
Where are you going, Jenks? What?
Chant with us. I
Gotta
am
hurry
free
up.
from my image.
He's taking the
I am
tour,
free
the slow
from my
tour.
past. I am free from myself.
Wait, is that someone else in here?
I am free from my image. I am free from my
Is there someone else in here?
I am free from myself.
Or is that part of the audio?
I am
Free from my image. I am free from my past.
Oh, he sees something.
Free from myself.
This exercise involves the use of liberation masks. You have now completed Module 1.
Oh.
Module 2 covers boundary testing,
Wait.
threshold testing, and extreme testing.
Oh,
Please
extreme.
read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
Oh, what'd I get? The Mia room. Is there anything in here? Did I just... Okay, that's fine. So, am I gonna go down and talk to Ryan about how there is not morphine in here? Because that's what I would do. I'd be like, hey, where's the morphine at? Hey, so I just went upstairs. What is this?
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror
You just
room
have the
upstairs?
CDs on loop up there.
Oh, you found that then. Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector.
Okay.
It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
I think he's getting a little
And what
drunk
do you
as the
do
night
with
goes
the
on.
mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself
Okay.
until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore.
Right,
really,
right.
the idea
Morphine helps with that.
is that you can see yourself eventually in any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often
With
is
a
it
code
used?
that everyone knows.
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
Okay, that's a little suspicious. So that's definitely not a secure storeroom, right? So it's a locked room, but the students have access to it too, right? Okay, surely that's one, though, isn't it? Like, this is how Kate had access to the room with the...
Be back
oh,
later
whatever.
on,
Anyway,
if that's okay.
I guess I'll ask everyone else about the mirror room. And then I swear, that was one, though, wasn't it? That's because... It's like, obviously, whatever. Let's ask Simon. I'm sure he's
Just a
very
few more
familiar with the mirror
questions,
room.
if you don't mind.
It's part of the course. It's part of the course. You walk in the mirror room.
Do you know
It buys
about
the
the
DVD
mirror
box set.
room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
But it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror
Yeah.
and you go into
Well, there are a
trance.
bunch of mirrors.
Then when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you
Is there
want to?
morphine?
Oh,
in
no.
there? Morphine tabs?
There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really
But
get
it
in.
was on your
You don't know the combination?
No.
That's a contradiction. That's a contradiction. Da 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 da. Ah, ba, da, ba, da.
Aha.
I'm pretty good at this game.
So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
1905.
Except
You did.
you'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin, it's a combination.
I'm pretty good at this. I'm a pretty good detective.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
Drugs, maybe?
It's just part of the course, isn't it?
It's part
I
of the
just wanted
course.
to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay.
Yep, there it is.
We
There it
both
is.
went in.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morphine.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far
The man
you
is an
can push yourself,
NPC.
to see
Well, I guess he literally
if you could
is,
do
but
something
anyway.
you wouldn't normally do.
You know what I mean.
When was this?
A few months ago?
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Oh, and here we go, 11 p.m. I think we're almost at the end of this.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate?
Maybe.
11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
I guess I'm gonna ask, Rebecca about this mirror room, see if she has anything to say about it.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
Daggum. Alright.
Okay, that's it for now.
The
Thank you.
music has gotten significantly more dramatic.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
With
I
the
was given the
combination
code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves.
Oh, that's
literally.
funny. He was proud of
And what
that
about
one,
the
too.
CD?
Well, that helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
Wait, how long is the CD, though? I mean, that's really all you had to say. So Paul didn't have much to say. Oh! Something suspicious happening. Oh, is that tech guy? That's tech guy, isn't it? What did you just give him? Is that the tech guy? Can I interrogate him? Okay, well, I'm going to interrogate, why can't I remember this guy's name? It's actually starting to bug me. James. His name is James. There it is. All right. I'm not going to ask him about the shady business I just saw. All right, I'm not going to ask him about the shady business.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
All right, yeah, it's whatever. Whatever, yeah, fine. Don't ask about that. Hey, who was that guy who just handed you a box of stuff? What was in the box? What was he handing you? Come on, is a box in here? Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Oh, what's this? Oh,
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
why? What are those? What? Do they have poppy seeds in them? One way to find out, ask the man himself.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Yo, what's with the poppy pods?
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James,
I believe
let's
him.
just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Poppy
Me?
seeds. Yep.
I can
never mind,
honestly
'cause like
say
the
I've
bagel
never done
thing and drug
anything like that,
tests,
Inspector.
it all makes sense.
Sure about that.
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave
Was he
them to
now?
him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look. No
bet he did.
particular reason.
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
Oh, he is too, isn't he?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
He did.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
And morphine.
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
So who does he sell to? That's the question. Oh, I accidentally clicked call the chief, but I guess I'm calling the chief now. Is he busy? I think he's busy. Oh, I gotta search the woods. Oh, here we go. A cutscene.
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. What's he doing? You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to. Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Is this technically
Don't
illegal?
come any
Jenks?
closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
Maybe he does.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
I think you might need a doctor.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a
Honestly, don't
threshold
know.
test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector
Kill him.
Jenks.
And so this would
Maybe
be for
sweep
Atlas,
the
would
leg
it?
and then kick him.
Kyle.
You know?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom.
Yeah, did you see his pain
Mr.
threshold?
Jenks
You
won't
better watch
be
out.
bothering us anymore.
Oh, says
Don't
you.
make any rash commitments.
Huh. Oh, shoot.
Well, well.
Was that?
You really should take more care of your things, Ryan. Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
What'd I just steal? What'd I just steal? What did I...
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
So, okay, he said take more care of your things. Was it Ryan or Paul? I don't know, but I know there's a car behind their house. So I'm gonna check that out. I wonder if Simon bought a new car, but he lent... Is this Simon's car that he lent to, I don't know. Let's find out. What? What are you doing in that car, Jenks? You got a warrant? You got a warrant, Jenks? Apparently things different in the UK. I don't think this is... Oh, whatever. It's fine. We're solving a murder. It's fine. Or two. We're solving 2 murders. But only one we really care... One we care about.
Bingo. Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
Kinda sus. I feel like I got a lot of questions to ask in an hour. Why does he spell check like that? Did you spell
Would you
check
like to
that,
explain
Nate?
what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
That's a lot.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
You gave her Colombian necktie is what you gave her. I don't know.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No.
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Paul.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
What do you know about this
Now,
check?
why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a check for £500?
Maybe that's something to do with your creepy old man
Really no
ways.
idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
Oh,
I know
Jenks
he
is on the
has a
same
weakness
page.
for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Oh, like father, like son. Oh, geez, they're both creeps.
Got something interesting, Jenks?
Very
Not
much
really.
so,
Oh,
sir.
I do
An
actually.
interesting
I
discovery
forgot.
in
When was
Ryan's
the last time I
car.
called you?
A check for £500 from Ryan made out to Kate.
Blimey, how does he explain that?
He said it was an incentive. Apparently he'd heard she was thinking of leaving the course.
What made
Righto,
her
righto.
so special that they were willing to pay her to stay?
Just a good student, I suppose.
Nah, doesn't add up. £500 is a lot more than an incentive.
Right.
You can buy questions in Parliament for that kind of money. Sounds pretty desperate. Keep on at Ryan about it. Oh, and get yourself another drink.
Another drink. Thanks, Chief.
I'm having one. Right.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had any drinks, and you know what? That's probably why I haven't solved it.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Mayhaps.
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No.
And cooking.
Though
maybe.
James
right?
did
Poppy seeds?
have opium tea once.
Am I wrong about this?
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
Yeah, he does.
What does opium tea taste like?
But I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I?
Allergic.
I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
Alright. Allergic to opiates. I feel like allergic to opiates, it seems like it's setting up a contradiction. Some of these just seem like they're setting... And this seems like it's setting up, but I'm not sure... What is morphine? Morphine an opiate? It's not, is it? Oh!
Aha. You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon.
Morphine's
opium.
Oh.
You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
The more you know.
Well, no.
Man,
no, I didn't. Kate did.
Lack of knowledge of drugs
I thought
is
you were
really
trying
letting
to
me down
outdo
here.
each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each
Okay.
other as such.
Go on.
What is that? It's part of the course.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means
prime
the
candidate?
best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean
Oh.
test her?
Okay.
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester,
Right.
me.
Shoving the skewer in the hand.
and the other
right?
person's the...
Victim.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not like that.
It's exactly
it's
like that, isn't
completely
it?
consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I
That
can't
is
change
it's
that
kind
now,
of
can
illegal,
I?
isn't it?
She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Might have had something to do with morphine.
Atlas seem to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
Is it? Oh, okay.
Okay,
So I
that's
guess
it
I
for
talked to
now.
Ryan about
Thank
this,
you.
right? Wait. So who do we prosecute? That's Ryan, right? Ryan and Paul, and probably Rebecca. Tell us about
Now,
the prime candidates.
Tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector?
Yeah, quite
Prime
a lot.
candidates are simply the best students. The ones with the most potential.
The ones who stab their
What
hands. The
benefits
best.
do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional.
I've met some of the students. They're not
And
that
they get a
exceptional.
wonderful top job. It seems a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you
Skewers.
ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually
This
been
is it,
speaking
this
to
is it,
Simon,
this is
haven't
it.
you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No.
Yeah, but then he.
Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate. But,
Did Simon
if
kill
you're looking
Kate
for
to be the
motives,
top
Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Did Simon kill Kate to be the
Now,
top?
that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Did Simon want to be the top dog? I swear, there's something here.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
There's something here. I just don't know what it is yet. I'm gonna talk to let's see, Paul, right? Oh, Emma, Rebecca, and Paul. Okay. Let's start with Emma, then Rebecca, then Paul. Let's just go down the lane. I gotta tie this up quick.
Couple more questions, if that's
Because
okay.
at midnight something happens. I don't know what it is, but
Do
something
you know what a
happens.
prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student.
Right.
Apparently, you get a great high-paid job afterwards. don't think that really happens.
Okay, all right.
Did you know anyone
you
in
usually
the
get
running
drowned.
to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
It's part of the course. I don't think there's anything there. All right, so Rebecca, then Paul. I don't think Rebecca... She doesn't talk too much. I'm not sure she's going to be too helpful here.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas, it's the best student.
Okay. And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the
Red.
idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
They aren't
So what happens then?
up to a high-paying
They
job.
get sacked.
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch.
Okay, everyone said this.
Peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship
Don't like that.
with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students.
It's kind of a
They
free.
get an instant job.
Kind of a
What do
free.
you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's
Ooh.
just business, Inspector.
It's just good business. I guess it's chief time.
Tell me what you know first, but this time I've got something to tell you.
Really?
Oh.
Well, what I found out is that Simon was asked by Ryan to test
Not
Kate
according to,
see if she was good enough
to
to
Ryan.
become prime candidate.
Prime what?
Prime candidate. It's the best of the bunch. The best Atlas student. The prime candidate gets an instant job on a fantastic salary as soon as they leave the course.
Which they immediately lose because they're not well
Who's
equipped.
the best of the bunch?
That's what I'm trying to work out.
Well, that's very interesting. I'll tell you what I know, shall I? That name they used to trade under, Third Eye. Turns out they were investigated 3 years ago over an allegation of physical abuse. Torture, Jenks. Witness had puncture marks through both her hands.
And Atlas weren't
Skill in the hand.
There was nothing to charge them with. The witness inflicted the wounds herself. Witness said it was something called threshold testing, whatever that means.
Heck yeah.
Go figure, as they say in America.
Can I ask the Rams?
Oh, they don't say that in... Oh,
There's
okay.
no point. They
Go
won't
figure.
tell you anything, and it'll just put them on the defensive. Just keep chipping away at them. Try and find out what this testing involves. That's the best thing. Get something on them, and you'll be in a better position.
Right.
Most excellent.
Nearly there, Jenks.
Hold on. Students aren't bribed? That sounds like a bribe. Maybe?
Aha.
There it is, baby.
So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way.
Uh-huh.
Except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going
did
to
say
give
that.
Kate
He
the
did say that.
£500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector.
Maybe a little bit.
It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how
That's the
Kate
right
would
word.
respond. It was part of her assessment.
Part of the
Assessment.
course.
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We
Okay.
have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing
So
their
what's the
commitment.
test?
Yes,
How
we
do you
are.
pass the test?
We
Do you
have
take
to.
the money? Is that
This is a
passing the test?
business, not a charity.
The test is...
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Okay, so... I gave the money to test/assess her. And Thierry says students aren't tested. I mean, that looks like good.
Well, which one is it, Ryan?
Oh,
Do you
poor
test
Ryan.
students or not?
Well, some of them,
Jenks
yes.
is just too good at
Including
detective.
Kate.
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because
Say it. Say
because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in
he's
the
tossed
running
his
to
drink.
be prime candidate.
Yes.
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference.
Oh, he's mad. He's so mad.
If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand.
Uh-huh.
We had nothing to do with it!
Right. Sure. Alright, yeah. Let me just call the chief real quick.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a 2-hour recording, but I am in too deep to stop now. Okay, so I think I'm gonna grill Simon real quick. Because, Kate in the running for prime candidate probably made him a little bit upset.
How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Was she?
I'm just asking.
I mean, you were asked to test her for prime candidate status, so...
I wouldn't react in any way, really. I'm
you
not
might
bothered.
drown her.
I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, she's a bit flaky, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
She's just not really prime candidate material.
Oh, he's mad about it.
Later.
Yeah, maybe let's ask Emma if Simon would react badly to this
Do you know
news.
whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen just because she was, Kate.
Was that
You
supposed to
didn't
mean?
discuss it with Kate?
No, she never talked about Atlas.
Most excellent. Kate didn't discuss Atlas. I wonder if that's a contradiction. Let's ignore that. Oh, we're so close to this. I can feel it. We're so close. Okay. Rebecca, surely, would know something about this prime candidate business.
Did you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
Oh. Oh. That's not
Thank you.
what I was
Probably be back
expecting.
later.
That was a little quick. Oh, hold up. Gotta ask Paul. Yeah, just gotta talk to Paul, really.
Was Kate a prime
I mean,
candidate?
we know she was.
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Does.
And nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, yeah, fine.
It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want
You keep saying that.
Inspector.
You keep
So
saying
you don't
that.
force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
Okay. There's a contradiction. He said so much. There's got to be a contradiction here.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
There's got to be something there. I wonder what Paul thinks about prime candidates. I already asked him about prime candidates. All right, screw it. I'm calling the chief. Chief time, baby.
Hello, Jenks. Yes, I'm still up. Thanks for asking.
So is literally
Ryan
everyone in
admitted
this
that
town.
He asked Simon to test Kate to see if she was good enough to be prime candidate, but he's throwing it all back on Simon. Says it was up to Simon about how he went about testing her.
Very convenient. What does Paul say?
He pretty much backs Ryan up. He claims they don't do any threshold testing.
Well, that's a load of horse.
Yeah, it is.
droppings.
Yeah, it is.
He knows you're onto him, Jenks, which means you're getting somewhere at last. It's only taken you until midnight, but well done nonetheless. Listen, call me back. I'm watching an old movie, but Christopher Lee's only just turned up, so I'll be here for another hour or so, yeah?
All right.
Okay, Chief. I'll call again.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, the Howling 2. All right. What?
You say you don't endorse threshold testing, that's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul, because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing. You keep batting this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students, and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure
But
they
it
didn't.
happened.
But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
Well, if you really want to know, 50 grand.
She was worth 50 grand?
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
Didn't Rebecca say
Big
that
business
couldn't
needs,
handle the
Inspector,
pressure?
more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics, push, greed is good, all right? We don't deal with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest. That's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow, except what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
You're gonna have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
It is 12. It is after 12 p.m. It is after midnight.
I'll see myself out.
So, okay. Do we have enough to prosecute?
Lovely man, your father.
Shut the gate on your way out.
Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Is this legal, Jenks? Oh, there's...
He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him.
He's a policeman. We can't just...
You sort this, Ryan. You man up and you sort it.
He's gonna try to run me over, isn't he? In his car. Is that what he's gonna... No, I have his keys. He's not gonna do that. Never mind. Is he gonna shoot me? Does he have a gun? Can you have guns in England? What's it?
Kyle.
A knife? Did he say Kyle? Did he just say Kyle? Who's Kyle? What? Okay, I gotta be watching my back. They're gonna bump me off. They're gonna bump me off.
That doesn't sound good. Two totally morally bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me.
Okay.
It's midnight. I don't have any backup and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad.
Yeah.
And what's Kyle got to do with it? I think I might make my way over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
Should I call the chief for backup? Time for a final trip to the woods? Oh, I don't like that. I've got a bad feeling about this. I was just gonna fast travel, but I guess it said take a final trip to the woods, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. This is spooky. Alright, hold on. Are the fellas still here? Yeah, they are. Still there. In the flesh. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Oh! Who's this? Hold on, that's
Prove
Ryan.
to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with that ridiculous police inspector.
Jenks, do something! Oh, okay.
What the hell? Scotland Yard, not hell. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Inspector. What are you doing here?
Inspecting. So,
Arrest, right now.
Come on. Let's have it.
I don't
No,
think
arrest
you'd
him.
understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can
And
do
stop that
is
guy
turn
from trying to
around, go away and leave us to it.
That guy's still trying to stab her.
What? That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate,
Stick the
and
cuffs on.
interfere.
This is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop that.
You can't do
The knife, Kyle.
You can't just say
Kyle. Drop it!
Okay, this is arrests all around. Handcuffs.
Not
looking 100% brilliant for you, Ryan.
It really isn't.
Please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative flair is part of the course's success.
There is
Our
no
lessons
success.
are reinforced by
Rebecca's
a unique
told us.
emotional experience.
Terror?
It's an extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do.
Arrest you.
I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
Eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday after the meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime
Jenks,
candidate.
don't...
Well, a knob of butter
listen
has
to
more
him.
chance of becoming
Handcuff him.
prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me that...
Simon killed her? Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
Yeah, probably, but you're...
Any more
We gotta
likely
arrest you.
than you, Ryan?
What about Kyle? You're really sleeping on Kyle here.
Pig! I know. Police brutality.
Oh, he's fuming.
You okay?
It's fine. It's part of the course. Okay. I'm sorry.
You saved someone from being sacrificed, and that's the thanks you get. If that wasn't an occult ceremony,
just
I don't know
plot
what is.
me right
The
back
Rands have been lying all along. But what's Simon going to say about Ryan's accusation?
You can't just put the wheel back in my hands after that. Oh, so I'm not locking myself inside Atlas anymore. Okay. Shoot. Okay, let's talk to Simon.
What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What?
Oh.
By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
Well.
Who said that?
I fully believe
Just a
Simon
question.
did it.
I didn't think I was in the
But I don't
running.
believe it's entirely his fault.
It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to say.
But yes,
It was
definitely
Ryan.
Ryan.
Simon, calm down.
No, I can prove it. Kate's driving license, give it to me.
Why?
Are we
Kate's
finally
driving license, please.
Are we finally getting a use out of this driver's license?
See that pattern on the tape there? Let me show you something.
Okay.
See this pattern?
Yeah.
Now look at that. It's the same pattern.
Okay, and
This has come from the same roll of tape as this.
and also that's not
So there's only
necessarily
one
true.
person has tape like that. Ryan.
Circumstantial.
He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once. Why has Kate's driving license got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no
Circumstantial
idea,
at
Simon.
best.
Where
Not
did you
gonna
find
work.
it?
Oh, by the lake.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her.
Why did he put a piece of
He
tape on her
was doing
driver's
a
license?
boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go to be a prime candidate. But it all went wrong. Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else.
Okay.
Then they go and hide it somewhere. It's to teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important
Why'd
to
they
you, all right?
put tape on it?
Kate gives her driving license to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out. She goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
Could be, but definitely not though.
I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes perfect sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas works.
Simon,
I know a lot about how Atlas works now.
if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
But I didn't kill her. Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
Morphine? Wait, is Jenks like, wait a minute, painkillers? Is that what he just... Was that face? That's the face I'd be making. Where are you? What is he? Is he trying to follow him? What's happening?
Where did he go in such a hurry? Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
What did I just get? Oh, pattern sticky tape. Oh shoot, this is gonna be a 2-hour long video. I gotta edit. Oh man, I done messed up.
A few more questions, please.
Oh man, I'm gonna be. It's gotta be cut down to like an hour long.
Have you seen this anywhere before?
I've seen it somewhere, but can't remember.
It's in your house.
Sorry, no.
It's on a letter. Alright, so not sure where she saw the tape.
Thank you.
That's probably not going anywhere.
Later.
Nah, no contradictions there. Not that I know of, at least. Let's ask Rebecca. Maybe she's very familiar with this tape. It is Ryan's famous tape that he always uses on everything.
Have you seen patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Yeah, Ryan has a roll like that. Ryan's got some.
Oh, okay.
I know, because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago?
Have you still got it?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it since then.
So you took his tape and you lost it. What an animal. James. Good old Jameson.
Do you know how well Simon knew Kate?
Not really.
Did you ever see them together?
No, why? Do you think he killed her?
I've no idea. Do you think he'd be capable of that?
Do you think we're all capable of it?
Oh, okay. No need to get philosophical. It's just a yes or no.
So you'd never been in your police car responding to an incident, driven past a school at high speed?
Don't know. Maybe.
Well, you've answered your own question then. When you've got a need and things get in your way, it's human nature to either ignore them or get rid of them.
Oh.
Any way you can. That's all murder is, isn't it?
When you say it like
Maybe
that,
you're right.
I do start thinking you've killed someone.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Alright, probably a chief check, right? Because I don't have anything right now, so it's probably a chief check. Yeah. Alright, see what the old chief has to say.
Just as it gets to the good bit, great. Go on, Jenks.
So,
Okay,
to start,
Chief.
Paul admitted
Chief,
that
I
they
heard
do
that.
use threshold testing. Apparently, they get a wedge of cash from various companies in exchange for each prime candidate they produce.
Interesting.
Also, I met Ryan and some of his friends in the woods in the middle of some sort of occult
They were definitely
ceremony.
killing someone.
I have no idea what they were doing, but it did not look good. But Ryan insisted that Simon walked Kate home after the meeting last Friday. He's claiming Simon killed her.
And what does Simon say?
He doesn't agree, not surprisingly. He says it was Ryan because of something to do with a piece of tape stuck
It was
to
very
Kate's
dumb,
driving license,
his
which
reasoning.
Simon claims belonged to Ryan. Claims it was Ryan who was testing Kate by sticking the driving
Yeah.
license to a tree in the woods in the dark.
Oh, is that why the
telling
tape was on
Kate
the-
to get
okay.
it, knowing she'd fall in. And no, before you ask, it doesn't make any sense to me either.
Right, so basically Simon says Ryan was testing her and Ryan says
Yeah.
Simon was testing her. Well, either one of them is lying or neither of them are. And nobody was testing anybody.
I suppose that's always a possibility.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me, Jenks.
Also,
I don't know.
there's a hitman out to get me.
But you're as close as you're going to get. Just check everything that everyone's said. Go through everyone's statements. The answer's in there somewhere. Call me back when there's some good news, eh? Preferably a confession.
So,
Well, if I can get one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chief.
Good night.
alright, Chief. So, okay, there's a contradiction somewhere. Who can I talk to? Because, like, there are...
Damn. I suppose it was too much to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
I'm thinking the contradiction has to be Simon. But Simon is nowhere to be found. Maybe he went to the pub? So I can't talk to Paul, I can't talk to Simon, and I can't talk to Ryan. Which makes me
A
think...
couple more questions, if that's okay.
Shoot, it's gotta be... It's gotta be Rebecca or Emma. Emma didn't have anything to say, though. Or it could have been... No... Last saw tape 2 months ago. That seems like it's setting up a contradiction, because it's got a time. It seems like it's setting up a contradiction. Taped over the broken window? That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
Aha.
Maybe it's not that much of a stretch.
You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago, is that correct?
It's a pretty crappy tape if it wasn't sticky.
So how come you used it last week to tape over the broken window outside? That's
baby.
the same tape.
Same
Well, I
tape.
must have been mistaken.
Check the tapes.
You see, the reason I'm asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's
Rebecca's
driving
behind it
license,
all.
found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan,
Who lent
and of
it
course,
to you.
you.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying you killed
Who's
Kate.
got the tape now? Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you
It's an
asking me about
important
this tape?
puzzle piece.
You seem nervous, Rebecca. Is there a problem?
Did you do it?
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder, aren't you?
Well, yeah,
I
you and the
wasn't
other 6
accusing
people in
you
this
of
town.
anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
No, I wouldn't like to tell you
Come
anything.
on, please, a confession.
Okay, well,
I'm
that's
tired.
fine. Obviously, we'll be swabbing everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's license, DNA traces.
What'll come up? Nothing will come up.
Yeah?
Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca. Would you like to explain to me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The
This
fact
is
that
it.
some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
This is it.
I think you had better tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
You want to know what I know?
Spill.
Kate Vine seduced my husband and was going to blackmail him. Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money, our money.
Yeah, she was a gold digger.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman.
That was the
Emma was
argument.
trying to talk her out of it.
And how did she come to be at the lake?
She dropped that driving license thing when she came
Was
in.
she?
She was drunk. She dropped her bag. I took it out to the woods and stuck it over the lake. And then I waited for her. When she came out, I told her where it was, said someone had just run off into the woods with it.
You led her to the lake.
She was reaching out over the lake to get it. I didn't do anything. She just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't help her.
Really?
We've solved it.
Did you try, Rebecca?
Well, it was too late. She was just
Now,
flapping about in the water. It was pathetic. She was making these gurgling sounds.
yeah, it's drowning.
And what did you do?
I got a big stick. I just pushed her down with it until she stopped. Well, she was dead anyway. What did it matter?
You killed her.
Oh, she actually
She
did.
slept with my husband.
She didn't, Rebecca.
What do you mean?
You got the wrong girl.
Who?
Don't tell her. She'll kill them.
Emma.
There it is.
It was Emma.
Now, before she grabs a knife
Rebecca
and goes
Rand,
sprinting down the road.
I am arresting you for the murder of Kate Vine.
Now,
You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used in evidence against you.
one issue.
You understand?
There's still a hit out on you.
Yes.
There's still
So, it appears that Kate Vine's
There's
death
still an evil business
was a
course.
tragic case of mistaken identity. But there are some loose threads here.
Well, if it wasn't,
What was Ryan doing with Kyle and that girl in the woods?
definitely
What if
killed
I
him.
hadn't interrupted? And what really happened to Liam last year? It seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas
You really
and the
have.
Rand business empire. Trying to find out about Paul Rand's past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and
Except for
covers his
stuff he
tracks
did.
with military efficiency. However, what is known is that Paul Rand has a lot of connections in high places.
Yeah.
Politicians, celebrities, business
He was
leaders.
there the whole
Perhaps James Wilson's ideas weren't too
was
wide
the
of the mark
pentagram
after
was there
all.
the whole time.
I get the feeling there's still a lot more to learn
Oh.
about the Rand business empire.
You're gonna have to excuse us. Atlas is closed for the moment, but we'll be open again very soon. Thank you for your interest.
That's tight. Oh, I love it. I love this game. I've been recording for 2 hours. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying to edit. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Oh. Man, and at some point Simon loses his hair and buys a hotel. Starts running a hotel. Oh, man. When does that happen? Where are the tie-ins? Oh my goodness, that was a good game. You know what? I gotta say, I'm glad I came back to this. Actually, debate, it's just been sitting on my desktop along with the other games that I haven't finished. Oh, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll finish it. I feel like I'm close, and I was. Although, like I said, this is not gonna be fun to edit. Oh, but this is such a good game. I wonder if there was ever a sequel planned. You know what? That's a very fun game, and I'm very happy I played it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. And thank you all so much for watching. Remember, there is no time to med, and I will see you in the next one.